Morning, everybody. Jeff from Rocky Valley Garage. We're going to talk about the interior on the S10 that we just got. This is the second video that I'm giving you an update. When we got this vehicle, a couple of things going on with the interior. The interior is really clean, so we really liked it. The thing is, the carpet needs to be detailed, so we're going to be sending this over to the detail shop. Okay. On the bezel, there was a big crack with a piece missing out of the bezel, so we got another one of those, and it was available in brown. The interior here is brown, so we didn't have to paint it. However, the speaker grills came in black, so we went to Home Depot and we got a can of spray paint that was a real close match, and the color is right on. Okay, so the thing had a dash mat on it. One thing that we found out that on the way home, that the dash lights were dimmed and also the headlights were on. This sensor right here was covered up, so whenever it gets covered up, it thinks it's nighttime and it turns the lights on and dims the light inside the cab. So whenever you take and have a pad on here, make sure that that little there it is. Yeah, there you go. Make sure that's sticking through so you can take and have proper reading from the light. We ran into a couple of problems as we were going through this thing. We noticed that, well, the first thing off, we noticed that there was a piece of paper that was stuck beside the dimmer on the headlight switch. And when we take it in at night, we came out and we turned the lights on, and there were no dash lights. If we take and go in and we bump this a couple of times, it will come on. So we just replaced this whole unit, and that was available through O'Reilly's Auto Parts, not a sponsor. Next thing that we did was, this is a disable switch for the passenger airbag. If you have a small child or something that is over 50 pounds or so, they can ride in the front seat and they don't have to take and be in a car seat. They can just use regular passenger restraints. So what you can do is you can take and turn off the airbag, you know, if they're young, you know, because it can really take and hurt a child if they get hit with an airbag. This control right here has two little prongs on the top and a slot on the bottom, and since this is an older truck, they were both broke off. Okay, so that was really a drag. We went on eBay, which is the only place that we could take and find something like this, because there is no new production of this, and it was about 90 bucks. Okay, and some of them had the same defect that we were dealing with. Okay, so what we did is we taped this in on the front, and then on the back we took a bead of silicone caulk and run it down both sides on the back, overlapping it between the frame of this and the switch, and it's very solid in there. It doesn't take and move around at all. Okay, so didn't really cost us anything to take and do that. The next thing that we had to take and deal with was the console. Okay, the console had a hole right here, okay, that you could take and push through, and what had happened was the lid, the plastic had broken through. So what we did is we made a piece of steel plate that we conformed, and we held it in with construction adhesive, and we just went ahead and put that in there, and it's back to normal now. And we had the metal in the shop, we had the construction adhesive in the shop, and it came out very nicely. Okay, so the interior is actually done on this. So we're going to be updating you on the bodywork, and then what's going on with the undercarriage, and things that we have to take and do with that. Okay, and we'll see you next time. Hope you have a wonderful day.